Welcome back to the channel and another week of horse racing, and it's another chance for you at home to win £25 cash. I've been running a competition for the past few days where if you pick the winners of a couple of races you can win £25 in cash that'll be sent over to you after all of them win. And we haven't had any winners yet. My money's stayed just about safe for now, but we've had some scary moments. We've had some people come very close, so we're running it again over in the racing at Killarney over in Ireland. If you can pick the winner of the 7.25, 7.55 and the half-8 race, then £25 cash will be coming your way. Just comment down below who you think the winners of the races will be, and be subscribed and like the video below to be entered, and hopefully for one of you I'll be giving away £25 in cash in the near future. And don't forget, as I said in previous videos, as soon as we get to 250 subscribers, that money from £25 will be going to £50 for a one-off special. So do make sure to subscribe if you are new here, and I'll get into my tips for the day. The first one comes over at Huntingdon in the 5.47, and it's a horse who actually ran a few days ago and ran a pretty good race at Doncaster. It was an alarming drift on Lady Lisa, who opened up at 2-1, drifted all the way out to about 8-1, came back into 4-1 and ran a pretty good race behind a progressive 3-year-old for David Simcock in aiming high. That was over the flat. She now goes over the jumps today, over just shy of 2 miles, and at 11-10 I think she'll be very hard to beat, with Tom Scudamore booked to ride. This horse has two very good seconds over the jumps, just keeps on bumping into one, and ran in a stronger race at Kempton last time. That was a 0-115. She's top weight today off a mark of 101. It's a lot easier, and I think this speed test will suit her more than others who might want a little bit further on the good ground as well. At 11-10 I think she'll take a lot of beating. Now my next best comes in the first race at Nottingham, the 1:10, and it's a race that I sometimes usually avoid because there's a lot of unknown quantities in the race, especially the favourite Courageous Knight, which goes for Charlie Appleby and William Buick. That's a combination in form at the minute, but I'm going to stick with the Queen's horse here, trained by Roger Charlton, called Garner. Now I backed this horse last time at Lingfield, where he was just completely hopeless for the first 4 of 5 furlongs. He didn't know what was expected of him. He ran wide, he was outpaced, and I think if you look at that last half furlong, he was stone dead last, about 6 or 7 lengths off the lead, and actually did some nice late work under Ryan Moore, who didn't give this horse the toughest time and was finishing the fastest. He's finishing even faster than the winner and the second, so shaped as though he'd learn a lot for that. I think he will. He goes on the turf today, up in trip over 6 furlongs, and I think he's going to know a lot more today, and the extra furlong should suit as well. So at 6-1 you could even play each way. I probably will. I'll be surprised if he's out of the places, to be honest. There's a few unraced horses which could be anything, but you just sometimes think at these early season races, over the short trip, knowing experience, getting out of the gate well and getting a good position is very valuable. So for that reason I'm going to stick with Garner. Hopefully a nice winner for the Queen. Now my final tip is going to come in the 250 at Wolverhampton. It's one at a big price. El Hombre, who's about £20 below his last winning mark. He hasn't won since 2020, but he's come down around £20 in the handicap, from a mark of 88 to down to about 67 at the minute, and he's been dropped another pound for his latest run at Wolverhampton, which I don't think was the worst run in the world. He was quite short in the betting, I think more was expected, but he managed to finish 4th, and this horse has some very good form figures. He always seems to run his race. His last 4 races he's finished 4th, and if he can finish 4th in the places at 16-1, now that would be very nice indeed. But I think he can go a few places better today. This isn't the strongest race of all time, and his recent run over 7 furlongs wasn't too bad behind a horse called Chucky Dunedin, who has won a couple of times since as well. He was 70 rated. There doesn't seem to be too much in this race that seems the quality that he was racing against last time. I'm with Joanna Mason in the saddle. She usually gets a good tune out of this horse, and I think at 16-1 we'll be running his race, and hopefully into the places. So that rounds up the video. Thanks a lot for watching, and don't forget to get in your selections in the races over in Killarney and hopefully win £25.